It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V.
And now a pitch on the way. To short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Whit Merrifield next to bat, looking to stay hot. He takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right.
It's ball one, and he begins the game just a single. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First at bat for him is
RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 38th home run of the season for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. Trevor Story steps in now.
One in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball four.
Big zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's not in time. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just
hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler, and he's a guy look.
Bury something in the dirt right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Striding in is Michael Conforto.
He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. That'll bring in Nick Solak. And no outs here. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom. Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a line drive. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So two down and a runner at first, and now leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at. Now to the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. He'll lead things off.
Good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. And digging into the batter's box will be Hand. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are two away. So stepping in is Andrew Benintendi.
Big in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is bottom of the third now, and set to. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third.
See if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, on a 3-2 count with 1 out, there's a pretty good chance he's going to get it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Seager is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is lucky to be able to skip. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Dozier is under it. 2 gone. Now into the box. A hard hit ball to short. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good. So the Royals batting order in the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the Royals.
So bases are empty with 1 gone.
And this one, as we head into middle part of this game, how about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And that's the second out. And up steps Salvador Perez, and Dannon for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locate.
Into the stands. He got it. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1. Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the. High and deep to right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. That time on a sinker, it's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Nate Lowe digging in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Mondesi picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
1 gone in the Texas on deck. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Soler. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Chris Bryant now. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing.
Strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Merrifield is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
The right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone. Pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the...
Tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard, and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, I like this right.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up. Not recalled strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here. At bat coming up. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that. Now to the plate. Here is a windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away.
Just an outstanding play ranging up the middle right there. But I'll tell you what, it was the exchange.
And the 0-1. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 15.
Digging in
second
next.
Baseman.
Nick's selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he delivers with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. Whit has a play, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto.
And at bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball.
Pitcher strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. And they show a little life here. It's all in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw home. And he will score ahead of the play. And that'll cut things to 6-3 now. Look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The right
so a runner at first. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So the next to bat will be. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Corey Seager will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Perez shading to his right. 1 out. Chris Bryant stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Garrett Whitlock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
73. Garrett.
So now here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for into the box. Bobby Witt Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding forward now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia able to track it down for the third. Bottom of the inning now, and here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos
this for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 53.
Next,
Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at third. 2 men are. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77.
Ready to begin the 8th. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. Hats off to that one. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, and he puts it on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2 away. Next up is Whit Merrifield.
At the plate, not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging out.
Super Bowl 1. With this one almost in the books. This
is being a long game.
Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The third base.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second.
Here's Corey Seager. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Now back, the designated
Up next for the ring.
Much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
In the air now out to right field. Soler's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the end. Jonathan Hernandez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 72.
Now it'll be Salvador Perez. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. 1 for 3 thus far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Hunter Dozier digging it. Now here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. The track to the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. Plate now, Bobby Witt Jr. Over 39,000 on their feet. Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end 6-5. The final. Texas jumped out to an early lead.
Here's your host. Here's your host. Here's your host. Here's your host. Now your host,